A pleasant day to each and everyone, especially to your mom. This is Marimar Oclida, and I'm going to discuss now the chapter 11 of the subject Legal Aspects in Tourism and Hospitality. It is entitled The Laws Regulating Professional Congress Organizers. So, these are our topic outline: the definition of professional congress organizers, accreditation of professional congress organizers, and the requirements for the issuance of the accreditation. So in this chapter, we will be able to enumerate the responsibilities of professional Congress organizers, identify the laws that govern the business of Congress, conference, or event organizers, and last is to provide examples of safeguards that may be observed by professional Congress organizers to prevent violation of any law. So here are some terms that we will be going to define. First is the convention. It is any gathering for the purpose of exchanging views, technical expertise, experiences, knowledge, skills, information, policies, or any other related activity. It does not include corporate meetings or events where participation is limited to company personnel only. The term shall include any of the following. So, conference, usually general sessions and face-to-face groups with high participation to plan, get facts, solve organization and member problems. Next is the Congress, more commonly used European designation for convention and mainly international in scope. Next is the seminar. It is usually one face-to-face group sharing experiences in a particular field under the guidance of an expert discussion leader. Attendance is 30 persons or less. Next is the lecture. It is a formal presentation by an expert, sometimes followed by question and answer period. Next is the symposium. It is a panel discussion by experts in a given field before a large audience with some audience participation, but appreciably less than a forum. So, a forum is a panel discussion taking opposite sides of an issue by experts in a given field with liberal opportunity for audience participation. And also, we have the workshops. It is usually a general session and face-to-face groups of participants training each other to gain new knowledge, skills, or insights into problems. Attendance generally no more than 30 to 35 participants. And also, we have the colloquium. It is a program in which the participants determine the matter to be discussed. The leaders would then construct the program around the most frequent problems, usually attended by 35 persons or less, with equal emphasis on instruction and discussion. And last is the professional Congress organizers or the PCO. It is any person, natural or juridical, who manages conventions either as an official of an organization, consultant, volunteer or a retained professional. So, trade shows and events is organized by a professional Congress organizers for the purposes of accreditation of the Third Department of Tourism. The following may apply for accreditation as PCO or the Professional Congress Organizer under the DOT must be a resident Filipino citizen, partnership organized under the laws of the Philippines, at least 60% of the capital of which is owned by Filipino citizens, and third is corporations organized under the laws of the Philippines, at least 60% of its subscribed common or voting shares of stocks being owned by Filipino citizens, and the composition of its board of directors being at least 60% Filipino. So, in the accreditation of professional congress organizers, the following are the requirements for the issuance of accreditation by the Department of Tourism. First is, in case of a single proprietorship, a business name certificate and all amendments thereto. In case of partnership or corporations, a certified true copy of the articles of partnerships or incorporations and its bylaws and amendments thereto, duly registered with the Securities and Exchange. With the Securities and Exchange Commission. Second is the complete list of its executive officers and employees, indicating their nationality, home address, and their position. Third is the contract of lease or contract to lease the office space intended for the use of the PCO. The fourth is mayor's permit or municipal license. And we have also the latest income tax return and audited financial statements reflecting a minimum working capital of 100,000 pesos. And lastly is such other documents that the department may require from time to time. So the PCO or the Professional Congress Organizers must also be located in a business district and must be easily identifiable. The certificate of accreditation shall be valid for a period of 1 year from the date of its issuance by the Department of Tourism. So, duties of reasonable care, collective safety duties of an event organizer, which include the following. First is to investigate all aspects of the event, including safety and security, and act accordingly. Second is to inform warm participants of known risk. Third is to plan for the safety and well-being of every participants. And last is to ensure participants are not subjected to unreasonable risk or harm. So that's all for the chapter 11. I hope you have learned something. Thank you for listening.